What's up, everybody? Welcome back to round 2 of the Saturday tournament. Round 1 was pretty crazy. We almost lost. Like, we should have won, and then we should have lost, and I probably made a couple misplays. We didn't get the Zubats down. We just had a horrible time. But now we're playing against Mall 18 Chestnut, playing a fire fighting. Fire and fighting. Call the coin flip. Heads like always, and we won the coin flip right now. We're 2-on-2 of going first. And of course, yes, we would like to go first. Thank you, Mall 18 Chestnut. And we mulligan, alright. And okay, my opponent did not mulligan. So it's a fighting fire deck. Anybody have suggestions while we're waiting? And oh my goodness, this hand is pretty bad. Okay. Maybe we got easy as super scoop up, but if my opponent... Okay, there's a hippo potato. Oh my goodness, a hippo potato. Oh my, that's my Pokemon right there, hippo potato. All right, so hippo potatoes actually be kind of annoying because it makes us. Oh, okay, there's a hard charm, which I'm fine with that. It makes it where EX Pokemon cannot hurt it. Oh, that's gonna be pain. So we get a judge. I'm just gonna play it and hopefully we draw into an energy. If we draw into a strong energy and a muscle band, okay, 6, 8. We barely missed it. We needed a strong energy, and we could have knocked out the Hippopotas. So, a Muscle Band, Fighting Energy, and we'll just Corkscrew Smash for 80 damage. We barely miss it, but of course we'll draw until we have 6 cards in our hand. I'm looking for some Zubats to put down. We can start snipe it. But my opponent will need a Hippowdon and a DC this turn. There's a Scorched Earth coming down. I guess he plays with evolutions. Actually did a deck profile on hippo potatoes, or Hippowdon, whatever you want to call it. There's the Hippowdon coming down with the Resistance Desert. Does he get the DCE? The first attack does 60. You're during your opponent's next turn to prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to his Pokemon. But then a Charizard shows up, and I'm really confused all of a sudden. Okay, there's a Stevens for a Birch. I don't know what just happened. Like, the deck just... I went from, like, a really competitive Pokemon to, like, a Pokemon player to, like, I don't know what's going on anymore. There we see a switch into the Charizard. Okay. I don't know what's going on anymore. The Charizard took me by surprise. Like, I definitely thought it was evolutions. And there we see a Stoke and getting a Heads, and he's going to put some energies. Is it anywhere? No, it's his Pokemon. Okay, so he gets 3 energies. He could use Fire Blast next turn, do it 120 to us. Not really worried about that too much. We could use Scorched Earth to discard a Fighting Energy. But I'm going to put down the Lucario. Put a Fighting Energy on the bench Lucario. Focus Sash it just in case my opponent decides to get fancy for some reason. Play the Judge. I know he gets 2 more cards, but we need to draw some cards. Okay, cool. We actually have a really good hand. We can put down the Zubat. Put down the Hawlucha, Professor Letter, getting 2. We actually get nothing, so that way we can Corkscrew Smash. We can draw some more cards. Yeah, we'll Corkscrew Smash and do an 80, 100 damage to that Charizard. Sorry, buddy. And yes, we'll draw 5 cards into our hand. And that next turn, never mind. We don't. I thought we had the potential to win next turn, but I forgot he evolved into Hippowdon, and it has 50 HP left. Okay. But next turn, we can put down the Golbat, we can Karina for maybe a Hawlucha and or another Level Ball and get 2 Zubats down. There we see a Lucario coming down. I am just so confused as to what is going on. Like, I thought I knew a deck we're playing, but I don't anymore. Like, I was like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. Alright, so Lucario comes down. Maybe he knows the power of Judge with Corkscrew Smash. He knows the combo wombo. There's a DC going down to the Hippowdon, so if my opponent decides to resist this desert, we actually cannot hurt it this turn. There we see a Lysander bringing up our Lucario. Oh, okay. I definitely thought the Golbat would be brought up, but that's okay. Because if he brought up the Golbat, he could take away the only thing that could hurt the Hippowdon. But there we see a, what is it, a Fire Blast for 120? Okay. Really confused. But our turn, we will put down the Golbat, put 20 on this Hippowdon, just slowly try to knock it out with just some bad damage. So 20 damage, bring it up to 100. We get a Level Ball for another Zubat. Put it down the Zubat. We will play the Karina, And we're just going to get a Hawlucha out of the deck, okay, or nothing. So grab nothing with that guy. And we'll grab another Level Ball. This can get us another Zubat unless the other one is prized. So yeah, we'll Level Ball. Grabbing another Zubat, and we have another Golbat ready to go. Alright, cool. So we have a good hand for next turn. Put a strong energy on this Lucario, and we will Corkscrew Smash for the knockout, doing 80 damage. Okay, so, yep, we'll draw 2 cards in our hand. And we get the Shaman of Fighting Stadium. Take 2 prize cards. Okay. We do have the potential next turn to win if my opponent doesn't drop another Pokemon. We see the Hippo Potato come up. It can take a knockout with the Resistance Desert, but, oh, never mind, he puts down another Pokemon. That's, okay, we can't win next turn. But they receive Resistance Desert doing 60. Sorry, Lucario, you're the weakest link. We're back to 4-4 on prizes, but we have really good board state. We got the Hawlucha coming up. Alrighty, we can put down the Golbat. And the Hippowdon has 20. We should have put down the Crobat first. So that way we can knock out the Hippowdon, and then my opponent has to make a decision who's coming up, and then we can put down the Golbat. But that's fine. We'll just knock out the Hippowdon for 30. And we'll take a prize card. He'll probably end up sending the Hawlucha or the Lucario without the damage on it. Yeah, that's fine. Put down the Fighting Stadium. We have a decision. We can either play Verseeker for Karina or Judge. I think I'm just going to opt into playing Judge. Yeah, we'll play Judge. We'll get down another Hawlucha. And yeah, we'll just play Judge for the turn. Okay. We get a Super Scoop Up. I'm going to try to flip heads to pick up the Crobat line. The Super Scoop Up. Come on, buddy. There we go. Alright. We'll pick up the Crobat, putting all those into our hand. We can put back down the Zubat. Put down the Golbat. Can we actually take a knockout this turn? What, 120, 140, 160... No, we'll miss it barely. Alright, so 20 damage on the bench Lucario. We'll put a Fighting Energy on this Hawlucha. Retreat. If I did the math wrong. 100, 120, 120, 140, 160, 100, 120, 140. Yeah, that's still... Okay, oh no, he could have knocked it out. No! I messed up there. Oh well, we'll be fine. I kind of just forgot them. I like, with this thing, I always forget what kind of tools attached to it. So I thought it was a Focus Sash, but it's a Muscle Man, and that would have been a knockout. Oh man. But regardless, we're in a really good spot. We're probably going to win this game. We see a Bridget come down. Opponent has 50 or 60 HP left. If we get down double Crobat, we can take a knockout on the Lucario. They receive Bridget for double Pyroar. I have no idea what's going on anymore. A Landers comes down as well. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. But we can Crobat, take a knockout. We got Crobat, Ultra Ball for Crobats, and then all we need is some kind of energy, and we can win the game. So our odds of winning next turn are fairly high, unless my opponent plays his own Super Scoop Up to pick up his damaged Lucario, and it's a very, very heavy damaged Lucario with 120 on it. We see a strong energy going to active, so we could see a Missile Jab for 50 or 70. I guess he has a... Oh, the stadium. Oops. Yep. All right. So Crobat, 30 on the active. So many misplays this game, but at least I caught him. Like, I know most times I don't catch him, and y'all always like, oh, you should have did this, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. But this time, I've been seeing everything. We get the Crobats, and things are looking a lot better this game than round one. Round one was definitely shaky. So 30 damage once again onto Lucario, and we see my opponent can seize the game. We would have put 30 damage on Lucario, get another energy, and we could have knocked out anybody with the second attack. But there we go. Round two was still eventful. My opponent gets down the Hippo Potatoes. It kind of scary, but we played the Crobats and the Golbats and stuff to win the game. But hopefully you enjoyed round two. We'll see round three in the next video. Alrighty.